And do you want to start us off, or should I?
Well, I guess we can, or I'll do it,
Right.
because I talk a lot.
So do I.
Yeah, we're currently taking up Galacticraft, which we figured would be kind of fun and slightly different. It's not that different from regular Minecraft.
Yeah, except for the fact where we have the chance of being horribly left in space.
Yeah,
But,
left in space without oxygen or food.
or, anything else we need to survive. But hey, that's the risk of being an explorer of the new frontier. And as Jean-Luc Picard would say, make it so.
Yes, and I'm pretty sure that NASA started out like this.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
and I mean, it started off with a
Punching down
bucket, some
trees.
string,
Yeah, and punching down trees for wood.
a catapult,
Yeah, that's basically how everyone starts out.
a Bunsen burner, just all random science equipment that nobody really knows how to use.
Yeah, they're actually just left over from like a high school's chemistry lab that shut down.
Yeah, we even use, a couple of turkey basters, too, to get Neil Armstrong up into the moon.
True story.
My grandfather was one of them,
Exactly.
a turkey
Wait.
baster.
Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but then again, nothing I say does, so we're
There
in
was a
good
similar
company.
story to that one, that episode of whatever it was, where they kept the hillbilly mother under a bed with no arms or legs.
That was
That
the
sounds like
X-Files.
fear. I mean,
Yeah,
Isn't
that's
the X-Files now like some sort of like American Idol thing?
X Factor.
X Factor, that was in. Oh, those are definitely two different
They're
things.
similarly horrifying from what I've seen.
Well, present day X Factor is.
I mean, Angel likes not to watch the shows, but listen to some of the singers once they've gotten,
Good.
well,
Like when they've wheedled out all the bad ones, or
oh no, like usually the ones that get wheedled out because they're fucking not perfect looking or what have you.
yeah, that kind of sucks. I mean, what's her name? Rosie O'Donnell? No, Susan
Yeah.
Boyle.
Yeah.
Was like, she's not attractive, but she was an amazing singer. That works.
Yeah, she was a really, really good singer, and everyone's like, oh, but she doesn't look. And when she went on the show, everyone was kind of just like, oh, look at this, and then she started singing, and it was
They're
oh,
like, holy shit. Yeah. It's usually the ones you least expect. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, I like the show, but I like the first episodes where they're still getting everybody in, and there's a lot of bad singers. I don't
Yeah.
mean to be a horrible person, but it's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh no, I totally love to laugh at other people's misfortune.
I know, it's great.
But then again, I also don't blame it when other people laugh. Blame them when other people laugh at mine, because I'm like, yeah, I would.
I mean, yeah, it's fair. I mean, you gotta...
Like, I just had, like, for Christmas, I spent all my money in, like I mentioned to you, I bought myself a kit to build Tom Servo from
which is
MST3K.
Sweet.
And I just had the frustrating moment of, it turns out there are certain types of primer that if you mix them, they end up, like, crackling like a
Pop
dried
rocks?
out desert landscape.
That is horrible. I mean, it's like, I don't know, some, like, Leon Helmsley... Wait, what the hell? Oh my god, we have that mod where it drags and it, like, puts it down.
I think that's standard in Minecraft now.
Is it really?
Yeah, the drag
I
and
haven't
you
played this
can
in
put
forever.
multiple things down. Yeah, I haven't played vanilla Minecraft, and this is actually really close to vanilla, surprisingly.
Yeah, no, all we have is, like, extra stuff. That's about it.
Yeah, there's like extra ores that go into making various things. The only thing we don't have, which I probably should have installed, would be NEI, because I have no idea how we make any of the things.
Yeah, I should probably have a wiki up or something.
Yeah, if I were thinking about it, I would have my netbook next to me so that I could go, hold on.
Yeah,
But I didn't.
my phone was anywhere near me, I'd use that one.
I don't plan ahead.
That's
but that
okay, we're geniuses, we can figure it out.
But it's just been, that's what I have spent the majority of today carefully scraping off primer off of very soft plastic with really sharp knives, just going, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Yeah, it reminds me of a story my dad told me. He used to be really into, like, models and stuff like that when he was a kid. And he'd have incidents like that too, only they would end up a lot worse. Like, he was supposed to paint the cockpit of one of his, like, really expensive fighter jet models that he paid for himself, and he got a job and everything, and
Yeah,
it took him a while, and he finally got the model, and he was about to finish it with a nice coat of that sleek shine stuff, and it
Yeah.
turned out to be white paint.
Oh.
And little did he know that his life was about to change forever.
I actually have done that at several points now with various projects, like working on Crow. I've thought clear coat was white paint. It was, thought white paint was clear coat, and it did exactly that.
Oh god.
And it was kind of a, well, I'm glad I keep rubbing alcohol around, and it's spray paint because it comes off.
I'm sure Crow is upset by that.
Yes.
You know, one thing I'm sad that we didn't do for this is change our skins to MST3K characters.
Yeah.
This is the one time where that would have been awesome. Well, I mean, it would have been awesome anytime, but this is where it would have been applicably awesome.
Yes, it's a shame we can't build robots.
That would be nice.
If I can find a mod for any type of robots, I might have to add it in before...
You know, there's a mod for everything. I'm sure there's an MST3K mod.
There's gotta be.
Just adding the NPCs or something. I mean, come on, guys.
But my friend and I actually have plans, because, you know, we play Final Fantasy XIV together, and his character's name is Tom Servo, and mine is Crow Robot.
That works.
So, eventually we're going to show up at, like... Well, if he moves back this year like he's planning to, we're probably going to go to the last Otakon in Maryland like that.
Oh, right, yeah.
Because I could easily cosplay as the one character, Frank. From
I know who Frank is.
Yeah, I could easily cosplay as Frank if I just got a haircut and,
dyed your hair blonde?
Yeah, blonde, or whitish blonde.
Or just wear a wig.
I've never... Well, actually, I have a friend who... I have the really frightening cosplay friends.
Oh god, me too.
Where they
mine crossplays, so...
Well, no, I mean, I only have the ones that, like, have mastered frightening levels of skill just for individual costumes.
Yeah, there are a lot of really good people out there who do the good kind of stuff, but at the same time, it's kind of horrifying how good they are, and they make it look really scary.
Yeah, like, I had one friend who learned how to professionally make wigs for a costume.
That is above what I was going to say.
Yeah, I mean, like, I am, you know, individually sewing, like, or knotting 3 pieces of hair at a time onto this piece of twill or whatever the fuck it is.
Right, yeah, my friend's a makeup artist, and she's really good with doing art on faces and stuff like that, like zombie gore and stuff like that, and it's a bit weird, but it's not like piecing human hair together.
And then one of them actually has become a well enough known as a designer just from what they have done. Starting to build a house.
Yep.
That's a smart move because I forgot about that completely.
Yeah, me too, actually. I was just walking around gathering wood and I was like, wait, what am I doing?
But she actually, they told her last year when she tried out that her stuff was actually too good to be on Project Runway.
Well, I'm not sure if that would be a good thing or a bad thing. I guess I'd take it as a compliment, but I'd still be kind of upset.
Well, they were like, you know, you show a level of professionalism too high for our show, blah, blah, blah. Like, huh, okay.
It's like, I guess I'll go home now and think about what just happened.
But then again, they also sent her a thing this year saying they were going to do maybe they might be doing the next season with people that demonstrate above average skill.
That works. Also, I just realized that there's this floating boulder right next to the house.
Yeah, that's where I've been getting our cobblestone.
Oh. Oh, all right. There, right? Thought it was natural. I was about to say, space stuff is already happening.
No. Yeah, well, it's well, actually, no, it was floating when we got here.
Oh, well, in that case, Jesus.
Yeah. Minecraft and the laws of physics don't exactly work together naturally, but...
That's fine.
Hey, oh god.
Oh shit, I just broke my axe.
The sun just suddenly went down.
Well, that's horrifying.
Like, what the hell?
We need to go to space and solve the sun crisis.
Yes, the sun disappeared. It's like an old Marvel Comics plotline.
The sun disappeared. We're here to get it back.
The sun disappeared. Who did it? Well, it's one of 4 villains, because it always is.
It's either Loki or... Oh, shit, what's happening? Oh, this is where the door going? Or something?
Well, I figured it might as well be.
I just realized I didn't really make this long enough to accommodate the door evenly. But that's alright. I want to start... Well, all right, first of all, this day cycle was really short.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna
make
some torches now.
Fill in here.
Oh, I don't have a furnace. Well, that would be a problem.
Oh, well, here, have some cobble.
I've got 3 cobblestone. I just need to borrow some. All right, let's do this. Where's the...
Our crafting table's outside. I'm going to make another in here.
Why wouldn't it be?
We made an error in judgment.
Real quick.
Actually, your design looks way better.
Oh, God.
But I have friends that, like, they develop the frightening levels of skill for costumes, and I'm just sitting back going, I just like doing stuff.
I think the really cool ones are the ones that use like silicone and stuff like that, and like just seamlessly attach it to their face and make it look natural.
Yeah.
Should we put a floor, or is that too complicated
let's
for our
worry about
feeble
the floor
minds?
after we get walls.
Yeah.
Because the walls will keep monsters from eating our faces.
That is true.
But,
I'm so glad there aren't any flying enemies.
which I think what I'll do is I'll take
now
out
that that's up, I'm just gonna group it there. And I'm gonna make some torches real quick before we get swarmed in our own dojo.
But I actually have a friend who is he managed to get into like a Planet Hollywood somewhere that has like the Ghostbusters proton packs.
Is that like a craft store or something?
No, it's like a chain of restaurants.
Oh,
And,
okay.
It basically is a restaurant where the walls and everything in them are completely covered by actual movie props.
That sounds amazing.
And
So it's kind of like a Hard Rock Cafe of...
movies. But he actually got into one and then...
Oh god, it's dark. Yeah, there we go.
But he got into one and managed to get a really close, like, unobstructed view of an original Ghostbusters proton pack.
That is awesome.
So
But it was
he is a he does like hand work on cars for a living, like recreating various parts of them.
Nice.
So he was able to hand sculpt a proton pack that looks almost perfect, and he's going to start mass producing them.
That sounds amazing, and also an easy way to get money for a mechanic.
Yeah.
I remember when I went to MechaCon at some con over in Louisiana, or New Orleans, which is Louisiana, I guess.
Yeah.
And there was a Ghostbuster guy there, and he was amazing. Like, he had, like, the jumpsuit, and, like, but the proton pack was, like you said, just, like, a spitting image of the one in the movie.
Yeah,
and also, they're making a third one, right?
Yeah, they are, and it only took, like, years and years and years for Bill Murray to finally agree to it.
Well, at least he's still around to make one.
Yeah, but it was just kind of funny because it apparently happened like every one of the other guys knew it would happen, which was Bill Murray called like Dan Aykroyd at like 4 in the morning one evening and went, all right, I'll be in the fucking movie.
All right, so you just wake up one day, it's like, I guess I'll do it.
He just like refused to be in it, and you know, up until that point, and then one day he just called him and was like, all right, let's do this.
30 years later.
Yeah.
Also, I have one wool, so if you want to make like a really tiny bed and see if you can both squeeze into it, I guess that'll work.
All right. Well, that skeleton over there
Or
is...
just get more wool. He's ignoring me.
Yeah.
For the most part.
I don't know if I turned off player versus player, so I'll try and avoid the sword for now.
Well, you're full of arrows.
All right. But
we should kill this and gain its power because I'm at like 4 chicken legs or ham legs or whatever those are.
yeah, I think they're supposed to be like hams, I guess. Who knows?
Did I get... It didn't even drop anything. That son of a bitch.
Yeah.
It's like they have a chance to either be like horribly bulimic or just the plumpest pig you've ever seen. That's a creeper. That's not going to give me food. That's horrifying.
It's just watching us from the tree line like, soon.
Oh god. Zoom! Speaking of Ghostbusters. Well, our house looks pretty good, so I think that's the first step towards going to the moon.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely have a fairly...
Oh, wait, there's pork chops. Sorry, missed it.
That's right. Ugh.
Oh,
well,
boy.
fuck you. Fuck you, creeper.
Don't worry, I have a crafting bench for this exact predicament. There we go. Problem solved.
Perfect.
And ruled hunger. Invest in a
There's
crafting
a
bench.
zombie following one of us, and I think it's me. Nope.
Ow.
And
Put him in the hole.
versus
Put him in the
player's
hole.
on.
Oh. That's okay. Oh god, I just realized I'm going to die soon. I'm going to run inside, cook this pork chop, and pretend like I know what I'm doing. Hold on.
I'm
Please
gonna
get away from me, zombie. I don't have time for your shit. Oh god.
needlessly
No,
fill
God.
in this.
Ugh. I keep thinking I'm playing a sword. Alright, I can't hit this. There we go. That was a horrifying... Alright, so...
Wow, there's a lot of zombies down here.
Complete hunger, 2.5 hearts left, and I keep thinking I'm playing like Half-Life 2 or something, so I'm desperately pressing E to try and close the door, and it's only opening and closing my inventory. And I almost died because a zombie was coming after me. Also,
Yeah,
charcoal.
I'm not in great shape either.
Is
But,
this something normal? I mean, jeez. Also,
Yeah,
can we take this wood out for a second so I can cook this pork chop so I don't die?
Well, did you hear that they changed the zombie spawning rate, so the more you stay in one place, the more zombies will spawn?
That is neat and horrifying.
It's kind of like, okay, they're taking away most of the fun. I get it.
Makes it a lot harder.
Fine.
We are going to die.
That's standard for Minecraft.
Or at least for our experience with it.
They can hit me through the door. That's not right. That's not right at all.
Oh god, what have I done?
What the hell happened?
I was holding down my pork chop eat thing, and then like I finished the pork chop, and I was also looking at the door. And as soon as it was done, it just flipped the door right open.
There's like 70 zombies out here. And that one's trying to get out now.
At least I have full hunger. Oh, and I fell through the earth again.
Oh god.
This is horrifying. At least I'm in space.
Half of them... Oh, well, that happens.
Holy shit, that is a lot of zombies. Is that even legal?
I don't think so.
Holy shit.
It shouldn't be. I'm gonna...
Resident Evil.
I'm gonna put things in this chest so they don't get lost when we inevitably die again repeatedly.
This is horrifying. I didn't even know there could be like this many NPCs at one time in Minecraft.
Yeah, you can get a surprisingly large number in one chunk.
Oh god. They're all just following me, so if you want to come out and clear things.
I'll try and kill some.
I've got nothing left to lose.
Try and draw aggro.
I need to do something. I just feel horrible that I just whipped that door right open.
Oh god, they all turned on me.
Chop, and then all of a sudden...
On the plus side, though...
No one is alive.
One of them dropped a carrot, which we can start planting and growing. Okay. Because they grow fast, and they don't need to be cooked for you to get the full benefit from them.
Yep.
They're the best.
I didn't know you could cook carrots.
No, you can't.
Oh. Well...
There will probably be something eventually. God damn, that's a lot of zombies.
That is like an ungodly amount of zombies. You're reading the Necronomicon again.
I might have, I mean...
Accidentally.
Let me see something. I'm gonna do something is either clever or stupid. We'll find out.
Well, at this point, I'm sure either of us, or either of those options will get us killed, but that's okay.
Might as well give it a shot, but...
Yep. As dreamers do. Oh god.
They can attack through the door. That is bullshit.
That is bullshit.
Alright.
I invested in this door for safety.
There. Like I said, I'll put that carrot in there. In the morning, I'll actually plant it.
I can't wait for them to add enemies I can face through blocks.
Oh, yeah, that's what we need.
Exactly.
You ever read any stories by H.P. Lovecraft?
Yes.
You ever read The Hounds of Tindalos?
I've seen it on the shelf, but I haven't read that one. I just know, like, his, like, sense of storytelling and stuff like that, and I like that. The gothic kind of...
Old-fashioned, kinda really racist.
Yeah.
But, you know, at the time...
Speaking of which, there's... I'm sorry, just inject real quick. There's, or interject. There's this one Twitter post, or Twitter account that I like, and it's like H.P. Lovecraft stuff, but he pretty much takes, modern day stuff, like, spam ads for, like, hot singles in your area, but, like, Lovecrafts it. So it just adds its own little H.P. Lovecraft twist on it.
That's awesome.
You should look it up sometime. It's pretty funny. It's like hot singles in your area, all rotting with flesh in their teeth and darkness in their souls. So it's just like dark and it's hilarious.
That sounds great.
Ooh, rotten meat.
But the funny thing is, if you actually ever or a lot of his stuff, especially anything that had to do with Alaska, you learn, or like the Arctic, the man had some sort of real unreasonable hatred for Eskimos, and I've never been able to figure out why. Like, the way he always describes them is just awful and horrifying. It's kind of a, wow, you're a dick.
Well, he was a white man in, like, what was it, the 1800s or early 1900s? I don't remember when he was alive.
He's also afraid of air conditioning.
I don't know what's wrong with him, especially as somebody who lives down south.
Well, he lived in the north, Boston area.
Oh, well, yeah.
Which is why almost all of his stories happened somewhere in Massachusetts.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Bostonians are kind of crazy.
But the funny part was just, he was terrified of cool breezes, which is like, he has a story called Cool Air, which is about a guy who had, because air conditioning has been around a lot longer than people think.
Really?
Yeah, well, in one form or another. I mean, before that, it used to be what people down south called swamp coolers.
Oh, jeez.
Which is where you would get a, like, block of ice and put it in front of a fan.
Yeah,
and it works. It works to some extent, but it's like a story about a guy, because I'm going to have to light up this ice, otherwise it's just going to be water. But it's a story about like this one guy's neighbor who it's always cold in his apartment, and then it turns out the guy has actually been dead for like years, and he's a rotting corpse, and that's why he keeps it cold in his apartment.
Well, at least his apartment was cool. That's all that matters.
Yeah, I mean seriously.
Because everybody knows that heat sucks.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it.
Yeah, see, I've always liked it when it's cold in the room. Like, it's so much easier just to get warmer when you're cold than getting cooler when it's hot.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you can only get so naked, guys. I mean, it's not like... At least with it's cold, you can bundle up.
Yeah, that's why I've always... one of the major arguments that Angel and I have gotten into in the past is she'd like to move somewhere like Arizona.
Oh, jeez.
Like, no, I don't.
No, thank you. I mean, living down south is hot enough, but geez, Arizona's like a dry heat. Well, actually, I think I prefer the dry heat.
It's like living on the surface of the sun.
It's great.
Oh, here's another sheep. Time to die.
Yeah, see, down south, I live right on the coast, or, well, when I'm down here, I live right on the coast. And that calls for it to be incredibly humid.
Yeah.
At least 24/7. If not 24/7, then like 23/7, or maybe like 23.5. It's a half hour of non-humidity.
And down there you get the unusual humidity, which if you explain it to someone from the north doesn't make any sense.
No, they do not know true humidity.
Well, it's like, it's, 110% humidity. Like, what?
You've never seen me with an afro. And I hope to God you never will.
But like when I went down to Florida to help Angel move up here, it was... Florida, it wasn't even summer yet, and it was 108 degrees.
Oh, jeez, Florida.
And the humidity, according to the weather while we were there, was 105%. That's
God damn, that's pretty freaking.
I was like, that's not right. That's called rain.
It's like swimming through soup.
Yeah, and she was like, no, this happens all the time. Like that.
Where in Florida? Like near Miami or like?
Nah, near the capital, Tallahassee.
Oh God.
Or near. And,
wait, Tallahassee, isn't that Tennessee?
No.
What? Oh, I don't know my capital.
Yeah, the capital of Florida is Tallahassee, and most people think it's Miami because...
Well, I definitely know it's not Miami.
That's what Florida wants you to think, because that's where they keep all of the rednecks.
And all of the cocaine.
Mostly meth.
Meth, bath salts, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's type of methamphetamine, isn't it? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, methamphetamines are generally speaking bad for you no matter what.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend taking them. You know that show It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Yeah, I've never actually seen a lot of it, but I have seen bits
one of those shows where you either love it or you hate it. But,
yeah.
There was this one episode that, like, they just added season 8 on Netflix, and I was watching that. And there were these really weird inbred hillbilly family